Hello and welcome back to the Railwaymen. Today we start off with a game against the biggest club in Wales, and then travel to the Bernabeu to face one of the biggest clubs in the world. Haven't won La Liga for a couple of years, so guaranteed win. Maybe not. I do just want to see who's Champions League. I've not been keeping an eye on it. Chelsea, Benfica, PSG, Atleti, City, PSG, Milan, Barca. So Real Madrid have not won the Champions League. But first off, we play Cardiff. As I say, the biggest club in Wales. Now, I think we'll go unchanged. Oh, what have we done since? Fenerbahce 1-0 against Wolves, Murray Gunn, 2-0 against Leicester in the Premier League. Because we've been in the League Cup. FA Cup draw has been made. We'll have a place. I'd like a Didcot Swindon game. That'd be fun. Bit of a local derby. Bloody hell! I remember the days we were playing Peterborough Sports. Also about Fenerbahce, something I wasn't able to show you because I ended off the video before it actually popped up, was our record win, beating the 6-0 against Haventon Waterlooville. Can we find that one? Because the Concord one was the original. This game was mad, by the way. Like, do you remember this? Callum McNish scored a hat-trick. Oh, I miss him so much! It's alright. It's the first season. Oh, remember, because Cambridge looked unstoppable, but then they had a slip, and we were just doing our best, and then we went on this. After that defeat to Welling, went on a ridiculous run, and only just won it later on the last day. Callum McNish penalty. Oh, I remember it so well. Sorry, I should be doing this until we get to episode 100, but I've got to just find where that former biggest result is. Must have been this season, right? It must have been. There, yes. Our fourth game in the Vanarama. That's 6-0. That was our previous record. And now it's gone against Fenerbahce. I mean, I'm not gonna. This is in a normal position where if it was any other team from any other country, I'd go, oh yeah, no. But Haventon Waterlooville are obviously a much bigger club than Fenerbahce, so like, it's not a big achievement. But Fenerbahce fans would literally track me down and lynch me. I am terrified of Turkish fans. They're lovely, and I know they're lovely, but they're very, very passionate. So yeah. This stadium, by the way, 120,000 people. They don't sell it out, but yeah, madness. Yeah, no, I mean, that's mad that since Season 3 we've not had more than a 6-0 victory, and finally did it in the Champions League of all places. It's fantastic. I've still not learnt my lesson from the last episode. I've still not put a jumper on. Give me 1 second. If I come down here, I may or may not have a blanket I can put over me. That was a crap first half. What should we talk about then? Should we talk about... I've spoken about Reading, and it's very difficult to speak about Reading because stuff can change. Who do you want to see coming over the summer? That's a good question. I'd like to see Arp. Never going to happen. In fact, he's probably off to Bayern Munich, to be honest, but, you know. Realistically, Ajayi from Rotherham would be cool. Obviously, if we keep the loanies, Ajayi, Contrao, Jose Roberto. Can strike one. Does strike one! Collot should have been there to turn it into the back of the net. Oh, it's much nicer now. Much comfier as well. Yeah. Cardiff, of course, when you see this, will probably have been relegated from the Premier League. I don't know yet. we'll probably be playing them next season. That means it'll be good. I like playing Cardiff. I think they've had a very good season. Even if they go down, like, because I do believe that they would have stayed up if they'd been able to, if they'd had Emiliano Sala at their disposal. That horrible tragedy is pretty much, yes, come on. It's pretty much relegated Cardiff. And yeah, no, you don't want to see that. If someone, I don't know. And it's harsh on them because Cardiff, I like Cardiff. I think they had a really good season. Everyone was saying, oh, they're going to get relegated, they're going to finish bottom, they're going to be the worst team in Premier League history. I think Chris Sutton said they'd get less points than Derby. They've put up such a fight. They've been better than we were. And there's Fulham. We don't really like Fulham. It'll be nice to relight the flame of our derby. It's not really a derby. We just don't really like each other. They think we're Tin Pot. We think they're Tin Pot. It's the Tin Pot derby almost. And I look forward to it because it's always a good game at Fulham. It's always if it's nice weather, it's always a nice trip to the cottage. With it being on the Thames, it's a cold, rainy day. It's bloody horrible. It really is. I don't think football stadiums should ever be built on the side of rivers or seas, or it just doesn't work. It's way too windy. It's way too cold. And I just like mild temperatures for football matches. I mean, there will come a time where, the clubs decide what temperature the game is, because all our stadiums they'll be roofed in, we'll have, pretty much heating set up. And that's, I don't think that's too far away, to be honest. I'm sure that I mean, if you look at Tottenham Stadium, there's lots of new tech stuff. There's a cool beer tap thing that I don't even understand how it works. And I could understand how it works, but I just can't be arsed. I'm not going to lie. Collot through, should score, does score, Francois Collot, 15 goals. We're only just in December, so go on, boot, anyone? But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to and Huddersfield. I like playing Huddersfield. I want to be able to welcome Danny Williams back to the Medeski potentially, though he is out of contract, I believe. The idea of getting him back on a free at Reading is something that excites me and both worries me, because if his wages are right and if he's happy to be a backup for Rinomota on the basis that we get Baker, and I think we will get him on loan for another season if we try hard enough, but we'll see what happens. Surely, and another thing, surely Chelsea are going to play Reece James, right? He's their best right back by a mile. And he can also do a job in midfield as well if they need. But that's beside the point, because Chelsea have a lot of good midfielders, but not a lot of good defenders. So, that's if they don't want to use him, I'd take him at Reading, but I think he can do much better than Reading. It's the same with a lot of the current loanees. They should be playing for bigger clubs. Come on, I don't want to keep giving Silva contracts. How much do you want? I'm not going to lie, he does deserve a contract. You know what? I can deal with that. Yeah. We are getting rid of money quite quickly. I'll see you back for Real Madrid. And I'm looking forward to that one. Can we win the group? Real Madrid. One of the biggest clubs in the world. And away at the Bernabeu, we don't really stand much of a chance. Especially with one of our best players injured. Injured, suspended. If it was an injury, we'd be screwed. We really would. Some of the players are unhappy. I don't care. João Victor's back, which is fruity. Bloody hell! I didn't know my voice could go that high. That's impressed. Even me. Even I'm impressed. Oh, I could never do that again. So yeah, there's your one clip. Oh, you're just gonna have to clip that and, you know, use it randomly out of context to reply to tweets by football accounts. That's basically what most people do, isn't it? I don't really mind if we win the group or not. It would just be nice to beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, to be able to say we beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. You know, like, that's quite a big thing to brag about. Anyway, what else? I was talking about teams getting relegated. In terms of teams getting promoted, it's absolutely bloody mental, and I have absolutely no idea who's getting promoted from League One. Probably one of Luton, Barnsley, Portsmouth, Sunderland, and Charlton. And ideally, no disrespect to any of the clubs involved. Oh, that's a penalty. Can we tell the lead at the Bernabeu? I don't think so, but come on. Yeah, no. Didn't ever look likely, and but I didn't expect it to be that bad. Bloody hell. Oh my god. Tempted to take him off. Very tempted to take him off. But yeah, no, of those three, no disrespect to any of the clubs, they're all great clubs. Naturally, I'd ideally like Luton, Portsmouth and Charlton. I know Sunderland are massive. So are Portsmouth, though. You know, they're both big clubs. As, you know, Charlton's a big club as well. Not as big, but... And Luton and Barnsley, they're the underdogs in this, really. I'd be gutted if Luton bottled it, to be honest. I badly want to see Luton in the Championship. Maybe not the best away day pot going. The Don't tell Collar I'm unhappy with him. But yeah, no, the Football League is panning out to be very interesting, as always. And, you know, the fact that Charlton could finish 5th on 88 points. Mad. Barlow. The deputy. Maybe I should call him the deputy. No, that's a keeper nickname. Oh! Ref! Paqueta should have just been sent off. They're going to score from it as well. They've not had a... Have they? No, apart from Chong's long shot. Oh, big tackle. Vlasic. So yeah, Norwich have just been promoted to the Premier League as it stands. Sheffield United will be going up. And probably Aston Villa. I mean, the playoffs is a lottery, but you... Come on. I mean, they're just... They've hit form at the perfect time. Almost like Fulham did last year, and where it's just... They're going to struggle in the playoffs. They're not going to... Bloody hell, that was so close. Yeah, I don't think they're going to completely walk the playoffs. I think they'll find West Brom tricky. I think everyone will find West Brom quite tricky. Not because West Brom are good, but again, because they're difficult. They've still got that Pulis DNA. I'm going to bring on Gunn. Gunn did it in the first leg, so let's go for it in the second, shall we? First leg, first game. Darius. Oh, big block. Big balls block. You know, and there have been some great... have been some great moments in this season, especially as a Reading fan. I mean, I thought we were doomed for League One at one point. I really did. Like, it was heading up to Man United in the FA Cup. It was on that journey, I think, where I thought, oh, we're doomed. We're down already. Like, there's no point in playing the second half of the season. Us and Ipswich playing League One football next season, and one of Rotherham or Bolton. Yeah, and then it was that game against United where things changed, I think. And that was the catalyst. Where we went to Old Trafford, we outplayed them, we looked really good, and that was, you know, there were always cracks under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Let's not pretend it was all perfect. Had some good results, but there were cracks. Especially against us, there were big cracks. But yeah, no, to even just stay up is fantastic, and I need to make a video. It's probably something to talk about in the Reading FC career mode. We topped the group, by the way. That's not bad. Also, Sigma Olomouc getting to the group stage. Oh, Snake scored for Tottenham. That's not fun. Snake is again having a crap season. Yeah. I don't like him. I'm not going to pretend. Like, he was like, oh, I could join top of the league, challenging for the title of Didcot Town, or I could join mid-table Watford. And he picked Watford, and he didn't get a Premier League medal. Have some of that, You know, we've done well to finish above Real Madrid. I'll see you for... Oh, we got to do Liverpool. Liverpool FA Cup. I think we should do. Yeah, that works for me. Tottenham's a relatively big game, but they're down in 6th, so like, I'll see you for Liverpool. That's the big one. Cheerio.